it, but it's hard to let it go.
If you're not a fan of the slow time to kill and the emphasis of team coordination and team shotting in the Crucible, Destiny 2 probably isn't for you. If you frequently complain that you disapprove of sniper rifles, fusion rifles, and shotguns being moved to what was known as the heavy weapon slot in Destiny 1, but is now known as the power weapon slot in Destiny 2, then Destiny 2 probably isn't for you. If you hate the slow ability cooldowns and the removal of intellect, strength, and discipline to alter your ability cooldown speed to accommodate your playstyle, then Destiny 2 is not for you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. I'm your host, Ace Lucchini HD, also known as 1LHD, and I hope you've been staying blessed. As opposed to beating a dead horse and adding more reasons to that list, I had to stop myself because there are a plethora of reasons why some people shouldn't be playing Destiny 2 if they miss Destiny 1 so much. What can be safely and confidently stated is there are a lot of people who really miss Destiny 1 in its entirety and only purchase Destiny 2 to keep up with the Joneses, because the sad truth is that Destiny 1 is an antiquated game and is no longer being supported by Bungie. If Destiny 1's age wasn't a big enough indicator to that, the removal of Trials Osiris and Iron Banner should have given you a clue. What some people just don't seem to understand is that Destiny 2 is a sequel, a brand new game, a continuation of the Destiny franchise. I had to reiterate that several times because it seems that it still hasn't registered with a lot of people that Destiny 2 is an entirely new game with an entirely new direction. And for all you people asking for certain weapons and armor to return, and everybody who was upset because all the weapons and armor that they collected for the past 3 years wouldn't transfer into Destiny 2, y'all can't possibly say that you want Destiny 2 to actually prosper. Saying that you miss certain weapons and armor is 100% fair and understandable, but asking for them to make a return to Destiny 2 means that you're fine with the game taking steps backwards. Like, seriously. So, if you fully acknowledge the issues of reskinning and recycled content in Destiny 1, and at the same time you ask for old gear to return, then you're literally asking for Bungie to repeat the biggest contributing factors to monotonizing Destiny 2. This means that you can't actually complain about reskins, but simultaneously get upset because your favorite exotic weapon isn't in the game. That just doesn't make sense. Again, Destiny 2 is a brand new game, and we'd hope that none of the mistakes made in the first game would have any existence here, despite the fact that a lot of us had very low expectations for Bungie as a whole. If I had to assume anything, I'd say that Destiny 2's overall goal was to undo what was done in Destiny 1 and give us a fresh, clean slate of a game with a brand new learning curve and new methods of entertainment. With that being stated, I definitely don't think, nor have I ever said or felt, that Destiny 2 is a perfect game. With all of the changes that this game has introduced, a lot of problems have also ensued. For instance, I like how PvP in this game is team oriented and one person can actually carry their team to victory, but at the same time I dislike how individual accomplishment is completely non-existent in this game's competitive multiplayer. I'm referring to the removal of assists from PvP. So the only way you can really tell who secured a kill is by looking at the kill feed. Everyone else who put a bullet into the enemy before the kill gets the same amount of credit as the person who landed the final blow. The lack of individual accomplishment also applies to the necessity of team shotting to win 90% of your gunfights, since the time to kill in this game is so slow and weapon stats aren't as great as they used to be, since static weapon rolls are a thing now. Due to the reliability on team shotting, you literally have to be attached to your teammate's hip, which makes it incredibly risky to break away from the fire team and go for flanks. I've attempted this plenty of times, but the time to kill in this game is so slow that you will spend so much time killing one opponent, his teammates will have more than enough time to capitalize on the opportunity to kill you, because in most cases, you will escape the gunfight by the skin of your teeth and won't have enough health to stay alive for any subsequent gunfights. This also applies to 1v1 gunfights in the sense that you will spend so much time killing one opponent, it gives the rest of the team ample time to capitalize upon your misfortune and kill you easily. But on the other hand, I really love how Destiny 2's PvP is less ability reliant, since ability cooldowns are super slow, and the majority of the weapons that were known as special weapons in Destiny 1 are known as power weapons in Destiny 2, as stated previously in this video. So it's safe to say that Destiny 2's PvP is more attuned to gunplay, and if your shooting and movement capabilities are lacking, you probably won't enjoy yourself here. I feel safe in the Crucible knowing that I won't die in a split second and ask myself what in the world I got killed by, alongside the fact that the game informs you when somebody picks up power ammo. I love knowing who has their super ability charged simply by looking at the screen, and all of this effectively means that the element of surprise is lessened, since there are no secrets in the Crucible this time around, which also decreases the likelihood of you getting killed by something that you didn't expect. Earlier I griped about the huge emphasis of relying on your teammates, but it feels great when you play with a team and 100% sync. When the callouts, team shotting, and unity of movement is all there, Destiny 2's PvP is an absolute blast to play. But that does it for this video, everybody. It's been real, but until next time, 1LHD over and out. Stay blessed.